So good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning meet. We'll start with technical and derivative updates first. So what we saw basically yesterday is Nifty did started on a positive note, wherein it had a massive gap up of over 150, 170 points, but it closed near the day's low point. So basically, the high open and the high was similar, and it closed near the day's low point. But it did reclaim the psychological mark of 15,800, and it was a 11-day closing high for the Nifty. But the main action was in the broader markets, wherein the mid cap and small caps saw somewhat of short covering and buying action, and they were in fine fettle with mid cap and small cap index both closing with a gain of 1 to 2%. And on the sectoral front, what we saw is that all the sectors closed in the green, with Nifty IT being the best performing sector, and it closed with gains of over 2% and saw some bot of short covering. And even the metals were up and about with Nifty metal closing with gains of over a percentage point. So technical setups on the Nifty suggest that we may continue or consolidate between this range of 15,900 to 15,450, 350 odd levels with choppy moves, and we might have an alternate day. As in, one day we close positive, the other day we have a gap down. So this choppiness will continue going forward, and 15,300, 350 is very crucial for the bulls to hold. And yesterday we did enter in the gap down area of 13 June, and we managed to close some portion of it, but still 250 worth points of gap down is still open. So 16,172 and 15,927 is the gap area. So this will act as a strong resistance for the Nifty going forward. Even the Bank Nifty, the same thing was seen, and it did open without gap up, and then it too closed near the day's low point. Uh, but what is interesting about Bank Nifty is it has managed to close almost 50, 60, 70% worth of gap down area of 13 June, and only 200 points worth of gap down area of 13 June is open. So 34, 346 and 34, 147 is the gap area which is still open. So this could be the resistance point, while on the downside, 33,300 and 32,900 will be support zones for Bank Nifty, and even that Bank Nifty 2 shall continue this choppiness, and it might continue to trade within this range for this June expiry. And from the flow side, institution yesterday, FI did had a small net sell figure of 1278 crores, while DI had a net buy figure of 1184 crores. On the derivative front, what we saw yesterday is Nifty futures did saw some short covering to the tune of 4.38% with a reduction of 0.63 million shares. And now the total outstanding position currently stands at 13.72 million shares. Well, the Nifty PCROI saw a downtick, and it closed at 1.03 as compared to its previous close of 1.04. So it's not a major change as such. Yeah, from the options front, a major put writing was seen in 15,700 and 15,800 strike. And the additions were to the tune of 2.7 million and 2.71 million shares. While on the call front, 16,000 and 16,100 strike saw aggressive writing to the tune of 1.25 and 1.27 million shares. So, as per the current option data, it suggests that the range could be 15,600 and 16,000 for the June series. And even Bank Nifty futures OI stands at 26.48 million of 26.48 lakh shares as compared to the previous of 28.88 lakhs. So there's some reduction in the OI. And if you look at the rollover data for Nifty, it currently stands at 38% as compared to 42% from the previous expiry, E2 3 days expiry, 3 days to expiry, while Bank Nifty rollover stands at 44% as compared to 28% from at the same time previous expiry. And so, FI in the futures market, they have a very strong net buy figure. In the index futures, they had a buy figure of 205 crores. Index option, they had a buy figure of 2896 crores. Stock futures, they are net by figure of 5 to 5 crores, while stock options, they are net by figure of 1 to 3 crores. And stocks that are in F&O band today are Sun TV and Delta Corp. And on the call front, in the technical report, we have given buy on Ultratech Cement. We can buy in the range of 5540 to 5560. Stop can be placed at 5430, while the target is 5790. And on the derivative report, we have given buy in Bharti Airtel June futures, where we can buy in the range of 681 to 686. Stop can be placed at 670 and target is 711. So that would be it from my side. I'll pass it over to Varun sir for further research updates. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So couple of updates from my side. First on Mahindra and Mahindra. So company most awaited Scorpio N is likely to be launched. So company has in fact yesterday launched the vehicle. So Scorpio N is priced at 12 to 20 lakh rupees price point. It will be available in 5 variants across 7 different colors. Booking is likely to open on 30th of July, which is the day after tomorrow, while delivery is expected to start during the festive period. We understand that Scorpio N will be competing with Hyundai Creta and Kia Seltos, along with Carens in the lower price segment, whereas with MG Hector, Tata Safari and Harrier, Jeep Compass and Toyota Innova Krista in the top end model ranges. So we believe that this is a highly disruptive price point at which Scorpio N has been launched, and we are expecting decent market share gains for the company. So to factor in strong response of the existing models and similar response to Scorpio, we have increased our volume and PAT estimates by roughly 4% and 8% respectively for FY24. Accordingly, we have raised our price target to 1643 rupees with 52% upside potential over next 18 months. Next update is on credit card numbers. So here we see quite positive set of numbers. Majority of banks have witnessed an improvement in spend per card on a month-on-month basis. So credit card outstanding for the month of May 2022 grew by 23% year on year as compared to 20% in the month of April. So there is a 3% more improvement from the month of April to the month of May. Volume of transaction improved by 77%. Average spends per card in online e-commerce space stood at 9,000 plus level, while at POS stood at 5,500 levels. Indian banking ecosystem added 1.7 million credit cards in the month of May. So this 1.7 million addition has been led by SDFC Bank, which added around 3.8 million, followed by Axis, ICICI, and SBI Bank. So overall, it's an encouraging and positive set of numbers. Next update is for Bajaj Auto. Company has approved a buyback of 2,500 rupees at rupees 4,600 per share via open market. So we understand that almost all the time buybacks are a positive signal about management's confidence in the fundamentals of the business. As a consequence, the current announcement of the company boards quite positive. We understand that maximum number of shares proposed to be bought back would be 5.4 million equity shares, comprising of roughly 2% of equity share capital as on June 27, 2022. And Bajaj will utilize at least 50% of the amount earmarked from this for the purchase of at least 2.7 million equity shares. So we understand that this is a positive for Bajaj Auto. Next update is on Mastech. Company has won a deal migration to cloud and Oracle implementation in UK. Deal size is not known. We understand that Mastech generates roughly 60% of its revenue from UK. Hence, the deal is bodes well for the company. And last update is on retail sector. So we understand that over next 3 years, roughly 16 million square feet is likely to be added. If we compare this number, with the last 3 years, which is FY18 to FY21, the number is 8 million square feet. So the aggressiveness of expansion is double compared to last 3 years. we understand that this doubling of the expansion or aggressiveness will be led by Avenue Supermarts, Aditya Birla Fashion, and Trent. So in case of Avenue Supermart, roughly 7.5 million square feet is likely to be added, which is 50% of the 16 million number that we talked about. So overall, I think there is lots of excitement in the retail sector, and Avenue Supermart, Trent, these companies are our top pick, and hence the more of display space is likely to be top line accretive for all these companies. So that's it from my side. I request Prabhakar sir to please take over the call.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you, team. Varun was speaking about the credit card. And very important is the only registered credit card is SBI card, where they have added 2 lakh new cards. They are in the 4th or 5th position, and the credit card spend also has increased now from 8,800 per average card to 14,800. Now I think short term 8 to 10% rally is possible in SBI cards. Cotton prices have started to come down. Cotton prices were at one point of time more than 1,20,000 per bale. Now it has started to correct big time. They are near 6 months low, and but the demand in US is not there. But lower cotton prices is very positive in the long term. KKR mills, KPR mills, Gokul Textiles, and Page Industries, Arvind are few companies which will benefit. Even Raymond is one where the benefit will come. Brigade Group signs a joint venture development agreement to develop around 2.1 million square feet in Chennai, 15 acres land it is. It is just off OMR Sholinganallur Junction, and the target revenue from this project for the next 5 years will be 6,000 crore. Now, real estate is something we need to look at a long-term perspective now, because this is likely to be a decade of India, and we have seen this in US. We have seen this in China. When in any country which goes from 2 trillion to 5 trillion, real estate has done well. Now we are very positive on many real estate company, Oberoi Realty, Godrej Property, Kolte Patel, DLF. But now when you buy real estate stock, you need to have 3 to 5 years time frame. Due to rising interest rate, I don't think real estate will perform immediately. GST meeting, 47th GST meeting will start today in Chandigarh. I think a lot of news flows will be there from that front. So one has to be closely watching that. NMDC is one stock we have been liking for the demerger. So today is the day where the company will meet, shareholders will meet for the demerger purpose. Now there are many reports. NMDC, one report says that 3 million ton per annum steel plant will be operational by September. The original cost of the plant was 15,000 crores, but there is a cost overrun of 7,000 crores. So it was 22,000 crores. But one more report in Business Standard which says that they will get a pricing of 30,000 crores for this unit. Now, and the market cap of NMDC totally itself is 32,000 crores. Now, that is a huge value which is given to them if it happens. Even if it is 22,000, that means the stock from current prices can give you 50% return, and they give a dividend of, last year they gave a dividend of 14 rupees. So NMDC is something, now once a demerger is announced, we feel the stock will do very good. So one has to be, there for a short-term return also. SEBI has warned Oro Pharma for not meeting the disclosure requirement by not providing full details related to FDA observation, which is very negative for Oro Pharma. But anyway, Oro Pharma is one stock we stay away because it is politically linked to Andhra Chief Minister. And even we have been very negative on Amar Raja Battery, who are the son and the father, the promoter group, they are from Telugu Desam party. They are the MPs, in our parliament. So, no, normally anything connected with politics, we need to be slightly cautious. Bayer Corp is one company which is looking very good. So I think Bayer Corp, Mahindra, after the Scorpio N, I think Mahindra, we have increased the target. So that is one stock to watch out for. Even TVS Motor, there is a news on electric vehicle. So TVS Motor, auto as a sector will do good, but there can be some correction in Bajaj Auto, which would be an opportunity to buy. Star Health ties up with IDFC Bank, now IDFC First Bank, positive for Star Health. No, I think this is one segment to watch out for. Star Health has reported loss due to COVID claims, but I think there is going to be a turnaround very soon. So Star Health for a long-term investor is a wonderful investment. There is one more news that PSB privatization bill government might try to pass. This will allow government to exit full stake. So our bank is first in the list, but there will be a few other banks also. So we need to watch out that. And in a very interesting news, one of the most prominent cryptocurrency hedge fund has just defaulted 670 million in loan. So this is very negative for market. This is something we need to watch out for, because normally whenever a mega correction has happened to a 1997 Asian crisis or 2003, the dot-com bubble, 2007-8, there are some hedge funds which went burst, and that had a cascading effect on the market. So I think there is a rally in our market, but this rally will not be a sustainable rally. So use this rally to trade, to trade out some stock, try to book profit in the rallies. And again, when the market corrects, you can buy it. So wherever your cost to cost, or you have a minor profit or even minor losses, you need to exit. This is a trading market, not a market where you can invest for short term. Now, if you are 3 to 5 years, nothing to worry. But next 3 months till Diwali, the volatility is likely to be high. So that is something one has to watch out for. With that, over to you, Sitija.
थैंक यू एवरीवन नाउ हम लोग एक कॉल को एक बार हिंदी में कर लेते हैं. कल M&M ने न्यू स्कॉर्पियन को लॉन्च किया है, तो उसकी जो प्राइस है, वो जो रेंज है, वो अप्रॉक्स 12 to 20 लाख से है, और वो 5 वेरिएंट्स में है और 7 कलर्स में है. इसके अलावा जो न्यूली प्रोडक्ट डेवलप किया है, वो कोई भी जो एग्जिस्टिंग स्कॉर्पियो का जो कंपोनेंट है, वो कैरी ओवर नहीं करने वाला है. और जो इसके लिए इन्वेस्टमेंट है, तो M&M ने ओवरऑल इन्वेस्टमेंट 16 बिलियन की है ये डेवलपमेंट में. और जो हम लोग कॉम्पिटिटिव हिसाब से देखें, तो ये जो प्राइस रेंज है 15 to 20 लाख, वो अभी कम्पीट करेगी हुंडई क्रेटा के साथ, किया के सेल्टॉस के साथ. जो लोअर एंड इवन MG हेक्टर और टाटा सफारी और टोयोटा इनोवा क्रिस्टा जो एन टॉप मॉडल्स है, उनके साथ कंपेयर करेगी. और जो भी एस्टिमेट्स है, जो फैक्टर स्ट्रॉन्ग रिस्पांस कर रहे हैं, जो एग्जिस्टिंग मॉडल्स को भी और सिमिलर रिस्पांस जो स्कॉर्पियो एन को मिलने वाला है, उस हिसाब से हम लोगों ने वॉल्यूम जो है वो और पैट एस्टिमेट्स है वो इंक्रीज किए हैं फॉर द फाइनेंशियल ईयर 24 के लिए. और हमारी जो टारगेट प्राइस प्रीवियसली जो 1565 थी, उसको अभी हम लोगों ने इंक्रीज करके 1643 किया है, और जो अपसाइड पोटेंशियल है वो 52% है. नेक्स्ट अपडेट है बजाज ऑटो के ऊपर. बजाज ऑटो के बोर्ड ने कल बायबैक का जो प्रोग्राम है उसके लिए अप्रूवल दिया है, और जो एग्रीगेट अमाउंट है वो 2500 करोड़ है. और जो ये बायबैक है, मोस्टली वो यूटिलाइज करेंगे 50% अमाउंट जो है वो एनमार्क करने के लिए. उसमें से 1250 करोड़ है वो मिनिमम बायबैक साइज के लिए होगा, और जो मैक्सिमम बायबैक प्राइस रहेगी, तो वो कंपनी वो परचेस करेंगी एटलीस्ट 2.7 मिलियन इक्विटी शेयर्स. तो ओवरऑल एक पॉजिटिव साइन है और जो मैनेजमेंट का कॉन्फिडेंस है उसके हिसाब से हम लोग ने देखा जाए तो, और ओवरऑल कंपनी के जो फंडामेंटल्स है वो भी काफी अच्छा है और ये स्टॉक के ऊपर हमारा रेटिंग होल्ड है और जो टारगेट प्राइस है वो 4208 है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है मैस्टेक के ऊपर। मैस्टेक ने एक डील माइग्रेशन जो है क्लाउड और ओरेकल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन जो यूके में उसका डील मिला है और जो ये डील साइज है अभी तक पता नहीं है, पर ये कंपनी ऑलमोस्ट जो 60% रेवेन्यू है वो यूके में जनरेट करती है और ये ओवरऑल एक पॉजिटिव है, बट ये स्टॉक पे हमारा कोई भी कवरेज नहीं है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है क्रेडिट कार्ड के ऊपर। क्रेडिट कार्ड का कल डेटा अपडेट आया, उसमें जो आउटस्टैंडिंग रिपोर्ट की जो इम्प्रूवमेंट है वो काफी अच्छे से इम्प्रूव हुई है मई 2022 में और जो ये मंथ में ग्रो हुआ है वो 23.2% है ईयर ऑन ईयर। कंपेयर हम लोग करेंगे अप्रैल 2022 में तो वो 20.73% था। इवन जो वॉल्यूम ट्रांजैक्शन है वो भी इम्प्रूव हुआ है 76.8% से ईयर ऑन ईयर इन द मंथ ऑफ मई 2022। तो एवरेज स्पेंड पर कार्ड ऑनलाइन ई कॉमर्स सिस्टम में है वो अभी 9291 है। तो ओवरऑल जो स्पेंड कार्ड का है इम्प्रूव हो रहा है और जो इंडियन बैंकिंग इकोसिस्टम है अभी वो ऐड हो के अभी 1.7 मिलियन है जो न्यू क्रेडिट कार्ड का डेटा है उसके हिसाब से। उसमें एचडीएफसी बैंक फर्स्ट पे है, उसके बाद एक्सिस बैंक, देन आईसीआईसीआई बैंक और एसबीआई बैंक। तो ओवरऑल ये जो नंबर है काफी पॉजिटिव है। तो और इसी में जो सिर्फ एसबीआई कार्ड अभी लिस्टेड है तो कंपनी 2 लाख न्यू कार्ड्स कंपनी ने ऑलरेडी एड ऑन किए हैं और ये अभी 4th और 5th पोजीशन में है। तो शॉर्ट टर्म में एसबीआई कार्ड 8 to 10% की रैली दे सकती है, तो ये आप स्टॉक के ऊपर ध्यान दे सकते हो। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है रिटेल सेगमेंट के ऊपर। रिटेल सेक्टर का जो स्क्वायर मतलब 16 मिलियन स्क्वायर से एडिशन हुआ है, जो एक्सपांशन हो रहा है रिटेल एक्सपांशन वो ज्यादा ही अग्रेसिवली हो रहा है। मतलब फिनेंशियल ईयर 18 से लेकर 21 में देखें तो पहले 8 मिलियन था और अभी ये 16 मिलियन मतलब ऑलमोस्ट डबल हुआ है, एक्सपांशन अग्रेसिवली कर रहे हैं। तो इसमें हम लोग देखें तो एवेन्यू सुपरमार्ट है वो 7.5 मिलियन का जो एक्सपांशन रिटेल एक्सपांशन हो रहा है करने का है। देन एबीएफआरएल का 3.1 मिलियन और ट्रेंड का 2.7। तो ओवरऑल हमारा ये सेगमेंट में एवेन्यू सुपरमार्ट और ट्रेंड पे हमारा टॉपिक है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है कॉटन प्राइसेस के ऊपर। कॉटन प्राइसेस की जो प्राइसेस है वो काफी गिर चुकी है और जो अभी 6 मंथ्स के लो पे है, तो ये लोअर कॉटन प्राइसेस है वो पॉजिटिव है लॉन्ग टर्म के हिसाब से। तो ये सेगमेंट में एक अरविंद है, पेज इंडस्ट्री है, रेमंड है और केपीआर मिक्स जैसे जो स्टॉक्स है उनके लिए पॉजिटिव रहेंगे। देन 47 जो जीएसटी मीटिंग है वो आज होने वाली है चंडीगढ़ में, तो इसके हिसाब से जितने भी न्यूज़ फ्लो आ रहे हैं तो इसका इम्पैक्ट मार्केट पे भी हो सकता है उस हिसाब के जैसे ही जो जीएसटी के मतलब बोलते हैं ना कि परसेंटेज पॉइंट रहते हैं वो इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज करेंगे तो इसका इम्पैक्ट वो सेक्टर के कंपनीज पे देखा जा सकता है। तो एक वॉच आउट करने जैसा इवेंट है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है एनएमडीसी के ऊपर। एनएमडीसी का डीमर्जर के लिए कंपनी आज मीट करने वाली है। तो ओवरऑल इसके ऊपर बहुत सारे रिपोर्ट आए और अलग अलग डेटा है। तो बट हम लोग लॉन्ग टर्म के हिसाब से मतलब डीमर्जर के अनाउंसमेंट के हिसाब से ये कंपनी के ऊपर पॉजिटिव है और एक अराउंड 50% रिटर्न डीमर्जर अनाउंस होने के बाद कंपनी दे सकता है। और जो कंपनी ने डिविडेंड का भी पर्सपेक्टिव देखे तो कंपनी ने लास्ट ईयर 14 रुपीज डिविडेंड डिक्लेयर किया था। तो एक डिविडेंड के हिसाब से भी आप ये कंपनी के ऊपर देख सकते हो। सेबी ने ऑरोफार्मा को वार्न किया था क्योंकि उन्होंने जो एफडीए ऑब्जर्वेशन का जो ये है वो उन्होंने अच्छे से प्रॉपरली सबमिट नहीं किया था और ये हमारा ऑरोफार्मा के ऊपर इतना नेगेटिव है क्योंकि जो आंध्रा के चीफ मिनिस्टर है उनकी पॉलिटिकल इन्वॉल्वमेंट है और सेम जैसे ही हमारा जो बैटरी की जो कंपनी है उसमें भी पॉलिटिकल इन्वॉल्वमेंट होने के कारण ये दोनों स्टॉक पे व्यू हमारा कॉशियस है। नेक्स्ट अपडेट है बेयर क्रॉप और एमएनएम, ये दोनों भी कंपनी अच्छी लग रही है तो आप देख सकते हो। उसके अलावा जो टीवीएस मोटर है उसमें जो इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल की न्यूज आ रहे हैं तो ये पॉजिटिव रहेगा टीवीएस मोटर के लिए। इसके अलावा ऑटो सेक्टर हम लोग देखें तो ओवरऑल काफी अच्छे से परफॉर्म कर रहा है तो उसमें बजाज ऑटो न्यूज़ के कारण थोड़ा बहुत करेक्शन हम लोग देख सकते हैं, तो ये एक बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी देख के आप ये स्टॉक को बाय कर सकते हो लॉन्ग टर्म के हिसाब से। स्टार हेल्थ है वो आईडीएफसी बैंक के साथ टाई अप करने वाला है, तो ये एक पॉजिटिव है स्टार हेल्थ के लिए। और अभी कोविड के बाद कंपनी थोड़ा टर्न अराउंड कर रही है, तो ये पॉजिटिव रहेगा लॉन्ग टर्म के हिसाब से स्टार हेल्थ के लिए। क्रिप्टो ने 670-100 का जो मिलियन लोन था वो डिफॉल्ट किया है, तो ये एक नेगेटिव रहेगा मार्केट के लिए। मतलब जो हेज फंड है बर्स्ट हो जाएंगे तो इसका इफेक्ट मार्केट में होगा। और जो अभी जो मार्केट में रैली है वो सस्टेनेबल रैली नहीं है, ये एक ट्रेडिंग और ट्रेड आउट जैसा मार्केट है और आपको रेगुलरली प्रॉफिट बुक करना चाहिए। मार्केट जैसे फिर से करेक्ट होगा आपको बाय करना चाहिए, और जो दिवाली तक ये मार्केट में वोलेटाइल हम लोग कंटिन्यूसली देख सकते हैं। तो जैसे आपको ट्रेडिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है तो आपको ट्रेडिंग करना है और रेगुलरली प्रॉफिट बुक करना है। So that's it from our end. Thank you everyone for joining the con call. Have a nice day.